question. I don't know if we've ever really talked about this before on stream, but what do you guys like to use for streaming programs?
OBS.
I'm an XSplit guy. Ever since I first got my XSplit trial, I got an XSplit trial and I've been using it since then. Since then, I've been an XSplit guy. Previously, I used OBS to stream and Bandicam to record. Oh, just dropped some frames.
I use I use OBS because it's just so easy. Like once you get all the things right, it works so well.
OBS is
and like I can get it off
easy.
like, huh?
OBS is pretty simple. OBS is pretty simple.
Yeah. It works really well. Like
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, because I'm always getting like 1080p streams anyway. Plus, I have good internet, so it's like, you know, that's why all my porn is in HD, so it's great.
That helps.
Yeah, I've became.
You know, and no, it does help, Tim. It helps.
I know.
No, it helps.
I'm a fan of OBS again. I'm a fan of OBS again now that they have OBS Studio, the multi-platform version, so I can actually run OBS on my Mac. Makes Gig happy.
Yeah.
I bet it would.
Yeah, because as we know, I started my channel off of a MacBook Pro.
Did you really?
Yes, sir.
That makes sense.
So let's talk about a. I do have a topic. Let's talk about a topic that Gordo is going to appreciate. Or actually, let's get into that topic second.
Oh yeah. Porn?
No, we're gonna get into the Gordo topic second because I first would like to talk about. Leave in the comments down below what you guys think of the new format compared to the old format. It took us 30 episodes to get the old format perfected. Now we changed it. It's okay. We didn't ever get the old format perfected. It was amateur hour every single week.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, we get it done. All right. So now on to that topic that Gordo was going to appreciate. The crew of Walking Dead got together to do a comedy remake of the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh boy.
What the fuck was that? I don't remember that.
It was the worst thing on the planet. It was bad.
Can I look this up right now?
Yeah.
Wait, am I able to look this up? Oh, what's it on?
I found it on CNET. It's the Walking Dead Red Nose Day special.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, so
alright,
that's a thing. Go ahead
I'll watch it later, but I'll keep that in mind.
So that's entertaining. I just don't know why they would pick the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Maybe because it was bad. They were hysterical.
It was pretty bad.
Wait, was their version hilarious?
It was pretty funny. I got to admit, I liked it better than the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Okay, good.
Wouldn't take much though.
That's true.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I didn't even know that existed. Wait, is that the one with the Ewoks, or am I thinking of something else?
No, Ewoks was the 80s.
Yep.
Oh, the 80s. Okay.
So I've dropped more frames.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Good amount.
Oh boy, I've currently dropped about. We've been maintaining dropping about 10% of frames. So 1 frame out of every 10, which means we're dropping 3 frames per second. Sorry, Tim, I didn't mean to math you there.
It's numbers. You lost me at numbers.
Yeah.
You lost me at the lack of boobs.
Let's see. Well, so we were talking about bad things, as in the holiday special. So I have another bad thing, and that's the Jawbone fitness watch, fitness bracelet. That's pretty bad. Gordo, I'm sure you know. Remember that goofy manager we had that always had one on?
Oh yeah, who honestly, like, he would always have it on, but you're like,
from a fitness tracker.
Yeah, you just looking at it, you're like, dude, this thing is not working for you. You made a pretty bad investment.
You are not using that thing's features at all.
No, the best part was he would always like. I mean, I eat out all the time. I eat fast food, but like that's because I'm young. Whatever, who cares? This dude is literally the fattest fucking human being on the planet, and he eats out all the time. Sits in the back, doesn't do anything. It's kind of sad. I don't know.
So anyways.
So what you're saying is it didn't work for him.
Nope.
No.
And apparently
he looked like a bigger Ewok.
People are realizing that the Jawbone doesn't work because apparently Jawbone is being forced to sell parts of his business. Apparently,
So to explain it to you, Tim, this guy looked like a bigger Ewok.
Okay.
I'm just trying to drive the conversation somewhere else.
and
he's being forced to sell his business.
Yep, they've put up Jambox, which is apparently the speaker part of that company. That's gone up for sale, and they're trying to focus exclusively on the health and wearable business to maybe make it not suck so much.
Ooh.
Good luck to them.
Apparently, they've currently halted production of their fitness trackers and are selling the remaining inventory at a big discount to a reseller that they're using, because they want to get rid of all the old crappy stuff and start from fresh, basically. So that's commendable. I can't really give them too much crap about that.
Question: who's playing a gong in the background? I literally heard this massive gong.
I think that's Greg's.
Did you hear that?
Just spraying on your.
Is that what you heard, Gordo?
What?
Is this what you heard? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knocked something over. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Also, I apologize if you hear any more background noise, because my 3D printer is running right. Like, I can reach out and touch it. So if
I think
you
it's
guys
like
hear
running
that,
24/7.
So I have a question about the 3D printer.
What's up?
I have a question. Are you able to make dildos out of like 3D printers?
Oh boy! Of course, that's where.
Like
Gordo's
I mean, like a
mind would
rock
go.
solid dildo, and you'll like just like you can take one of those things and just go like this.
So a company has worked to find out the best new technology to prevent distracted driving and texting while driving.
I was hoping he would go to a different topic, and he did. Yes, I'm so happy.
So there's
he
a
did.
statistic that. Well, of course, I was not answering that. Statistic
I
one.
actually thought you were going to.
One in
answer
every
it,
four
actually.
crashes still involve someone texting, Snapchatting, sharing, chatting on a mobile device, whatever. So apparently AT&T has has released an app called Drive Mode for Android and iPhone. And I guess that sort of works, but there's some other apps and whatnot too. There's a couple of different apps. I'm not getting a whole lot. So basically, they just detect if your phone is traveling at a high velocity and won't let you use certain features.
Oh.
Good intuitive sense.
Even if you're the passenger?
You see, I think that's when you would disable drive mode.
Well,
so you would have to.
Purpose.
Yeah, so it wouldn't automatically do it, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, so these apps are all broken in that manner. They just don't.
Yeah.
Basically, what you do is you just set it to drive mode, and then when you're driving, it doesn't let you do texting or calling. So my
the premise
only
of
thought,
that is cool.
It would have to be based on the premise of it's cool. It would have to be based on like an accelerometer or something like that, though, which means it would kind of screw you if you're a passenger.
Right.
Which means, what's the point of the app then, really? Because if you have the ability to disable it, so when you're in the passenger seat, it's not doing its thing, why wouldn't you just not enable it in the first place? And the other thing is, it's also not, it's not coming as a default thing. People have to willingly go out and get it.
Right.
There's a couple more apps as well, like Safe Drive and Focus, that work with the same thing. I'm still waiting for the day that car manufacturers have a dock in your car that you have to plug the phone into and screen away from you in order for the car to even work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Well, that's the only way it would, eliminate it, right? If they literally cannot do anything to the phone while they're driving, or the vehicle will shut down.
Could just be not getting your phone out while you're driving, but
people can't handle that. We have to do technology to the lowest common denominator.
Yes. That's me.
Exactly, Mr. I take pictures of myself while driving down the road.
You don't know that.
I actually
That's
have a
true.
topic.
It was on Snapchat. There's no longer proof.
What's that, Gordo?
So, do you know the game No Man's Sky?
I've
No.
heard of it.
All right, so
It's
it's
the
like this
Island
really-
Explorer, right?
something like that. Yeah, it's like you go into space. You can like make your own spaceship or something, go into space and travel a bunch of worlds
And,
that like regenerate. It's like
yeah,
Minecraft
infinite
or
world
something,
generation.
kind of.
They talked about that like
It's
at
kinda
least
like-
a year ago, right?
Yeah, so it got delayed, and the dude who, like the developer, their lead developer or whatever, he got death threats, like tons of them. And it's like, we see this all the time though. Like, it looks like a cool game, but I don't know.
It's a pretty
Don't make death
common
threats.
premise now too. Like a
Yeah, it's like,
ever expanding world that naturally generates is nothing uncommon anymore.
yeah, it's kind of sad. Like, we need to start thinking, like, it's just stupid. You make yourself look really dumb, and you're kind of putting off development a little bit. You're kind of halting development by doing it, you know?
Yeah.
It's time to take a step back and think, should I send this tweet? It's kind of like with a text message also. It's like, should I send this? Why shouldn't I send it? It's like, or like sending a new picture of yourself to someone. Take a step back for a second and go, should I do this? What could be the repercussions of me doing this? Because essentially, you can go to jail, like, or you can get fucked up for it. Not go to jail, but, well, you probably, could you actually?
Depends
Could
on
you
who
go to
you
jail?
send it to, yes.
Yeah, and this guy's a pretty big developer, so it's like, watch out what you say. You know, you could kind of go to jail, you know, or there could be some really bad repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
I just
boy.
don't think it's a good idea.
Dropping
Like, I just
more
think you-
frames. Oh boy. I think we're gonna have to get you outfitted for next week. Because this is not working clearly. Because Charter hates me. Charter hates Big Box. It's official, guys. Charter hates Big Box.
Boycott.
I wish I could boycott. I don't have... I literally do not have another option for internet in the city I live in. It's bullshit. It really is.
Boycott your city.
I wish I could just simply move out of the city, but you know, money is kind of a thing. A little
Hitchhike.
bit. No. It's not even a matter of hitchhiking. It's a matter of living where I'm going to live after I boycott this city.
Where are you gonna live?
I don't know. That's the problem.
What's the address?
What's that suspicious look on your face?
What's your
there,
mom's
Tim?
maiden name?
What's your last four of your social?
Yeah. You can trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, did you guys hear about the H3H3 Productions thing?
Oh my god, it's actually kind of great, like what they're doing now for him.
Yeah, no, I like the community outreach and the community reaction of it. I just kind of hate the thing.
What, like what's actually happening to him?
Well, no, the fact that it's happening, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. But I like how this is actually kind of started somewhat of a union for YouTubers.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's like essentially a union, and it works out really well. Like this is something that I think we need, and I think it's coming at a perfect time for us to kind of come in and go, all right, listen, I mean, I don't even understand the point of the copyright, like what exactly was happening, because I haven't really followed the story much. So
Basically, what happened is it was like a 13-minute video that H3H3 Productions made, and 3 of the 13 minutes were made up of clips from this guy's video.
Doesn't he do that anyway? He does that all the time.
Mm-hmm. But apparently, this guy was different, and the fact that he was decided to be a little prick and sue them for it. And I'm going to be careful. I'm not going to say the other person's name because,
The event.
you know, it seems like the reason that they were sued, and I quote, the heart and soul of this is like that he doesn't like that we made fun of him, and so he's suing us. That
Right.
was H3's response. So I'm going to be very careful to not say the guy's name directly here. It's very, very easy to go find out information about this case. Super simple.
Right.
So Philip DeFranco of SourceFed started a GoFundMe campaign, and it's received like almost $150,000 in donations.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because I guess they had said in a video that they weren't going to do a GoFundMe, but their legal fees could be anywhere up to like $100,000 to fight this. So Philip DeFranco was like, I'm going to start a GoFundMe and kick it off by donating $5,000. And now H3, so what they said is it's most likely not going to get to the point where they need the full 100,000 that it could have been. So they've created a, let me make sure I'm getting this information correct. They're going to use the excess money to put it into a separate account that they do not directly control. And it's going to be called the Fair Use Protection Account. And what they will be doing with that account that they control but do not directly control the funds for is they will be helping other YouTubers in legal battles against, fair use problems.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's us with Charter.
We don't have any fair use of our internet right now, damn it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Charter. I mean, I think this is great. I think this is a step in the right direction and can really help YouTube, but, YouTube's one of those things that could end any day now. And so I'm kind of interested to see what kind of effects this will have on YouTube itself, not on just content creators.
Oh yeah, YouTube is super volatile.
Yeah,
here today, gone tomorrow.
Like, I'm just interested to see what will happen with this, because they could easily just go, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna leave the rules in place and fuck all of you. They should be changing these rules, and they kind of have, but they're not much. There's not much change there. It's still pretty shitty. The copyright claim system on YouTube is terrible. But that's because Viacom fucked them over in the beginning. So,
yup.
Fuck Viacom. Blame Viacom.
And Sony.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada.
Totally off topic, but that's the first HD movie I ever saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I forgot what the first HD movie I ever saw was. The first HD game I ever played was Battlefield 3, because I played on what was it, my shitty box TV, and then I was like, fuck this. Or no, I played on my flat screen, but I didn't have like the HD cable, so I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna go buy HD, and I had to go through like 6 different HDMI cords because none of them worked, and I bought them from GameStop, and they all every time I went back, they were like tough, and then that last one they were like,
okay, fantastic.
Here, just take this one. I was like, fuck you.
That's truly amazing. GameStop.
Yeah.
That's
just
why
give me the cord,
wait, does GameStop
don't
exist anymore?
Yeah, it does. Are you kidding? There's a ton of them.
That's sad. GameStop's horrible.
I go to GameStop all the time.
Dude, GameStop's horrible.
It is horrible, but I go there all the time.
Oh, you bought this brand new game for $60 and there's a little scratch on the cellophane, but you want to return it? We'll give you $5.
We'll give you $5.
Yeah. I have an interesting story.
Bad.
I mean, it's not like a long story, but I know someone that went and got a game. It was like $10, and they were like, this game's fucking garbage. So they went back to return it, and all of a sudden, the guy who was there was like, nah, we can't return this for you. And it's like, if we did though, we can trade it in for like 10 cents. And it's like, no, you can go fuck yourself. Give me my money back. And I guess they just said, they ended up like leaving with like the 10 cents, and he told him to shove it up his ass.
Nice.
No, he just don't fuck himself.
The 10 cents up his ass or the game?
I think both. Who knows?
Let's see.
I'd be pretty pissed too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really go to GameStop as much anymore, but like when I want to buy a used game, I do. By the way, if anyone wants a fucking Madden 12 or Madden 10 copy, it's like 5 cents. Listen, I'll just give it to you for free.
Wow.
If you want it.
Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to David Gordon.
No, I might just give it to you anyway. Like I'll send it. I'll buy a kangaroo and have him like come to your house, and then afterwards, when you get the game, the kangaroo will kick you in the face because you're so fucking stupid for taking Madden 10 or whatever. Because why would you take Madden 10? I don't. What Madden is it actually? It's somewhere behind me over there. I don't know.
So
this whole thing is getting redone anyway. I'm redoing my little office area.
HP. I'm gonna just jump into a topic here. HP is releasing some VR-ready laptops, which is something I find mildly interesting because the specs are talking about like up to a GTX 965M. They're claiming they're VR ready, but all the VR headsets require at least a GTX 970.
Yeah. That's a problem.
So I don't know how they can call them VR ready, unless I'm misreading this. But and apparently they will offer either a 1080p or a 4K built-in display. Up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, up to an i7. Yeah. They're also releasing a desktop under this Omen branding, which will come with either up to a GTX 1080 or an R9 390X. So the desktop is VR ready, but the laptops don't seem so VR ready.
No, I just don't think that laptops can do the amount that desktops can because of the heat factor.
Yeah, well, the other problem is they just didn't want to put a real graphics card in it. They wanted to use a 965M instead of like at least a 970M or a 980M would do the job. 965M just isn't going to cut it.
No.
Maybe it will. I could be totally wrong. Like,
yeah,
that'd run damn hot though.
Yeah, it would be running the 965 at like maximum temperature. And for example, when I tried using VR with my 760, I noticed like every couple of seconds I would get some video lagging and a little bit of an audio problem.
It would start on fire.
Every couple of seconds, my graphics card would catch fire. And then it wouldn't be helped by the fact that I'm running an AMD processor. More fire. Jesus.
And then it was 93 degrees in your room.
And that's when I installed the air conditioner. Oh, boy.
Wait, I thought you installed an air conditioner to get pussy.
No, I installed
pussy,
the air
pussy,
conditioner
pussy everywhere.
93 degrees yesterday.
Pussy everywhere.
Some more technology-ish news. Twitter is sort of relaxing the 140 character limit.
Why?
Well, not like eliminating.
Because if you want to send death threats to people, you can't do it with only 140 characters. How dare you,
be
Tim?
more creative.
Be more creative.
Yeah. How?
So the couple of things is when you like reply to somebody, if you put the @ and then their name, that no longer will count towards the character limit.
Good, because that was bullshit.
Yeah. If you add media attachments, they will no longer count as characters within your tweet, like photos, GIFs, videos, things like that. If you retweet or you quote yourself,
that won't count against it?
So you can retweet your own tweets now. And that has nothing to do with the 140 character limit specifically. And now new tweets that begin with a username will reach all of your followers. So if you want to reply to be seen by all of your followers, you will be able to retweet it to signal that you intend for it to be viewed more broadly. I don't quite know what that means. That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
But yeah. So changes will be coming over the coming months. I really like that reply thing. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Those are good changes.
Yeah, should be cool. I like it. So now you get like up to 150 characters. Yeah, that's good.
The fact that what you're replying to and whatever that doesn't count against the 140, I think is good enough right there.
I think that's
because there'd be times when you'd be replying to something that like 3 people had replied to, and by the time you hit the reply and it gets through all their names, all you could reply was like K.
K, dude.
So.
So there's a company by the name of CryoRig. They're releasing a trash can Mac Pro style PC case designed for custom builders that'll fit up to a full-length graphics card and a mini ITX board. So you get to make a trash can PC. And this is also kind of really cool. They've released a monitor stand. What do they call it? The Taku is the name of this case. It's a monitor stand with like a thicker base on it, or not a thicker base. Like the part that would be the shelf is thicker, so that you actually build your computer inside of the monitor stand. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. But same thing, it only supports a mini ITX board. So it only supports, not full-size motherboards, which is a little disappointing. But I can understand why. I can especially understand why for the Mac Pro style case. But for that one, I don't understand as much. But,
I don't know.
Whatever. I'm just looking to see if I have anything else to talk about. I don't know if I do. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently in Japan, 1,400 locations were hit. 1,400 ATM locations were hit using fraudulent South African credit cards. They were used to steal money, basically. Somehow a group of about 100 people figured out how to steal money by using fake credit cards, and in total they managed to steal about $12.7 million.
Wow.
Split that between 100 people, that's a lot of money. That's a little over 100K each. I'd be happy with 100K.
Completely unrelated news, Gordo has a new Lamborghini.
Do what?
And then also,
oh my God!
Completely unrelated news. Gordo wasn't paying attention to the show at all until Tim said he has a new Lambo.
That's right.
Because Gordo's professional.
Is this one of those situations where I check under my seat? Oh my God, Oprah, I love you so much, even though I don't watch your show. And you're kind of
get a Lamborghini, and you get a Lamborghini, and you
get a jail sentence.
You're a convicted felon.
You're a convicted felon.
I'm gonna fuck you because you're a convicted felon, and this is Orange is the New Black. You're a convicted felon. Gregor is a convicted felon. Everyone's a convicted felon.
Got a little excited there, Gordo.
Get off my water bottle.
Are you okay?
I think I'm having a stroke.
Do you smell burning toast?
Actually, I smell burning wood. Oh shit! Wait.
No.
Fuck, that's my dip.
Stop.
Shit.
Bastard.
Oh man, I knew the herpes would get me someday.
What are you, like 12 years old?
No, I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
Says the guy who streams it almost every other day.
You might have it open right in front of him.
Oh boy. Yup. Okay. Confirmed. Gordo is 12.
Dank memes.
So apparently Facebook and Microsoft... Oh god. Okay. Facebook and Microsoft are teaming up to basically lay down a massive internet cable across the Atlantic Ocean.
I thought you were going to say dump.
They're going to run a
hot of Apple computers. They're going to let you turn in your Apple computers and bring them to this dump.
They're going to run a 4,100-mile fiber optic cable that'll be capable of transferring data at 160 terabytes per second.
Meanwhile, you can't stream 1080.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I can't even stream 720p. Because I've dropped over 5,000 frames. Trying to stream in 720. And yet they're running a 160 terabyte per second fiber optic cable to go from Virginia Beach to Bilbao, Spain.
Wow. Bilbao, Spain.
They expect it to be freaking complete in October of 2017. Can I get a little, like, 1 terabyte per second piece of fiber branched off of that? Dude, also... You know what? I will settle for even a 10 megabit upload speed, because that's better than what I currently get.
Wow.
What do you get?
My advertised is 5, and I get 3.
Same here. It's not.
I gotten better in hotels, man.
I know. I got better when I was at World Championships a month ago. The hotel. Ridiculous. Yeah, Charter. I don't know, like, stop.
My download's great, but my upload's like 5, which I'm okay with.
My download is like 60 on a good day, which
60? Oh, mine's 50. Slow. I'm okay with that.
I mean, 60 down is okay. Freaking 3 up is not.
Really? I thought that was pretty good for like what I got, because I don't lag at all in my streams.
That you're aware of.
Good point.
Maybe you do.
Nah, everyone who watches my stream is like, nah, dude, you're all set. I got a boner.
I see.
Everyone's like, I'm packing a boner.
They're not referring to your stream.
As far as you know.
They're actually just watching porn in another tab.
Wait, so watching me isn't porn? Oh, you're clearly not watching the right stream then.
No, I'm not. I'm watching the one on Twitch.
Oh. Alright then. Yeah, I think you were watching the wrong stream. You're on the right site, but wrong stream.
Must have been the wrong place. Been the right time.
Yeah. Must have been the wrong song. Yeah. So I think we've hit about the half-hour mark. So I think we will wrap it up as I continue to drop more frames. At 6,120 frames dropped of less than 60,000 encoded. Charter made me drop more than 10% of the frames in this stream. That is... I'm dropping 3 frames every second.
It's impressive.
No! It's terrifying. I have, like... village with no electricity internet. Alright, whatever. That's it.
I'll do it.
Like the video, dislike the video, do whatever it is you're gonna do. Go to bigboxgamers.com. Check out all of us.
Do it.
Get our links at bigboxgamers.com.
Yes.
And as always, we shall see you guys next week.